big track at Newcastle this afternoon. She hasn't been there before, but she looks like quite an adaptable type of mare. Her win first up in the Jericho was brilliant. If you saw the replay or saw the race, you'd know what I was talking about. She was bolting a long way from home. $5 and $1.30. Her regular race jockey, Robert Thompson, is sticking with her, and it looks like she's come back really well this time in. She has drawn a bad alley. That's the only bad thing you could probably say against her chances. She came up with 18 in the original draw, but I don't think I've ever seen her run a bad race. 10 wins from 18 starts. And the other mare in the race is on screen at the moment, Maitland Gold, a mare from the Albert Stapleford stable at Gosford. No problem with the barrier draw for her. She came up with a beautiful alley. Gate 1, 52 kilos, so she's not harshly weighted. She's had the 2 runs this time in, so she should be getting ready to fire. She ran second in the tramway behind Diamond Dane last time out, and her first up run was quite encouraging. She got a bit of a bump in the Premier Stakes when only beaten 2.5 lengths by the Smart On type. And she has been to Newcastle a couple of times before, Maitland Gold. 2 starts at the track for 1 win and 1 minor placing. And another one that might be an each way hope, Juggling Time, number 5, a 6-year-old from the Ron Quinton stable. Mitch Newman on board. He had his first run in 7 weeks in the Tramway Handicap at Randwick. That was the race won by Diamond Dane. He finished 4th, beaten about 2 lengths. Honest galloper. He's won 12 from 39. He's one of those horses that can pop up every now and then in a good quality race. He won the Ramornie at Grafton, 2 starts back over 1200. Should race about midfield, but he's got a good finish when he's called on. So there's a couple of the chances, but it's a race where the mares really look to have a good hope. Phoenix Park, $8.50, one of the likely leaders in the race, headed towards the Epsom, as are many of these. Lord Essex, number 2, $9.70, who's with the John Hawke stable. He ran second to Phoenix Park in the Concord first up. $4.80 Nanny Marone, Juggling Time 19, Kutamutu 14, Maitland Gold 350, and Ab Initio is at $22. Then it's Glen Rowan at 19. He's some sort of chance. He's first up today, but apparently his track work and barrier trials have been outstanding. He won a trial at Newcastle last week in very good style. 19 though, 13 for Kingsgate, 79 Xantra, 100 Lawyer, 17 Tier, 51 Expertise, Impregnables 100 and 4 Bills 200. And 22 Johan Lover, and $71 for Zeddy Vane, number 18. Big field, big pool, nearly $350,000 for the Cameron, and they will be calling them in shortly. If you were looking to back the informed jockey of the day, then you'd be on Kingsgate for Glenn Boss, who has had a winning treble.
Prime Cameron over the 1300 this year is worth $110,000, and the winners' connections receive 77,000, 20,000 second, 9,000 third, 2,800 fourth, 1,200 fifth. And the tote favourite is Maitland Gold, number 7, $3.70. The second pick is Nanny Maru, number 3, $4.40. Right, Nadia, and just reporting to our home audience, Maitland Gold, $3.70, number 7. Nanny Maru, number 3, is $4.40. 1 Phoenix Park, $6.90. And the $9.80 for number 2, Lord Essex. Coming up now for the Prime Cameron Handicap. Glen Rowan still away with Expertise. Quite a few of them still to load here. Race prior to this was taken out by Expresso Rose. Good win in the Morators Group Tibby, ridden by Glenn Boss. 3 winners for Glenn today. Beat 4 Interbank, 9 Piccoline, and 10 Sybil ran 4th. Last year's Prime was taken out by Mulan Princess, beat Ken Concarney in Spying. Anthem's won it in 99 and Adam in 98. And Adam led the horses out for the 2001 Prime Cameron. Adam, of course, standing at Cedar Brush Farm this season. Now in goes Impregnable. Ab Initio coming forward. So around about a half a dozen horses left to move in. About 6 to move up. Current favourite is Maitland Gold, number 7, $3.90, ahead of number 3, Nanny Maroon, $4.40. On Prime Cameron Handicap. Prestigious race. Starter has the button. Red lights flash. And they're off in the Cameron Handicap. A great start, and Phoenix Park and Kingsgate, two of the best to commence. Away very well was Ab Initio. Maitland Gold nice and handy with Zetavane juggling time. Impregnable Lord Essex Tier. Johan Lover followed closely by Kutamutu. And then Glen Rowan, 2 lengths to Xantra Expertise and a couple to Nanny Maroon. Lawyer second last and Four Bill is last. They race along to the 900 and Phoenix Park a clear-cut leader from Zetavane. Maitland Gold nice and handy third, followed closely by Impregnable and Ab Initio. 2 lengths to Kingsgate and Kutamutu, Lord Essex, and then Glen Rowan, followed by Juggling Time. Then the Coffs Harbour Galloper, Johan Lover. 2 lengths away next is Tier from Expertise and Xantra, and a couple to Nanny Maroon with 2 behind her. They are Lawyer and Four Bill. They're on the turn, 4:50 to go, and the Cameron Handicap. Phoenix Park leads them around the corner. 3/4 of a length Zetavane. A length to Maitland Gold away from the rails and is coming after the 2 leaders. And then Kingsgate followed 2 back by Kutamutu, and Nanny Maroon with 4 behind her. Phoenix Park down inside the 200, taken on by Zetavane, and Kingsgate is joining in. Maitland Gold is next, but Kingsgate, G-Boss, Kingsgate exploded away, and Kingsgate wins the Cameron. Lord Essex got up for second, Maitland Gold third. Nanny Maroon flew from Tier, Zetavane, Glen Rowan Expertise. Johan Lover followed by Lawyer, Kutamutu, Phoenix Park, and then Ab Initio followed by Juggling Time, Xantra, Four Bill, and Impregnable was last to complete the course. Number 10, Kingsgate, G-Boss. You couldn't beat him with a stick, could you? Number 10, Kingsgate on Tab Limited has paid upwards of $12, $4 for the place, in the Star Thoroughbred colours of the purple with the white stars and the white cap, by Dan Zero from Vowed. Many owners: S. Chong, W. Ward, P. Nowak, Mrs. J. and Mr. P. Freebody, R. Weiss, Dr. A. Gorter, Mrs. V. Anderson, R. and Mrs. Elchick. Another big win to Gay Waterhouse, another big win to Glen Boss. Lord Essex will be second, written by Rodney Quinn for John Hawkes, number 2 at $3.70. And we're waiting for all numbers, in fact, to be posted after the Prime Cameron. And Kingsgate earning for his connections $77,000. He's only had the 12 starts for 6 wins a second and 4 thirds. He was down the course on the inside track at Randwick on a slow course on the 1st of September. He appreciated the return to firm footing and a good track here at Newcastle today, and has been too good. 10, 2, 7 and 3 are the completed placings. 10, Kingsgate, G-Boss. Number 2 is second, Lord Essex. He's paid $3.70, written by Rodney Quinn. Number 7 is third, Maitland Gold, Chris Muntz, and she's paid $1.90. And number 3 was the official fourth, flying from fourth last after straightening up Nanny Maroon. 10, 2, 7 and 3. The time for the Prime Cameron was 1:17:38. The record is held by the mighty Luskin Star, 1:15.8. The last 600, 35.99. And full honours to Kingsgate. I couldn't offer an excuse in the world for Maitland Gold. It's very hard for backmarkers to win here today. The wind has dropped down a little. They're coming right into it in the straight. But Nanny Maroon's run was terrific. Well, here he comes, folks. Glen Boss, riding for Gay Waterhouse and Star Thoroughbreds on Kingsgate, taking out the big one of the day. And let's confirm the totes for you. Number 10, Kingsgate, $12.40 and $4. $12.40, $4. 2, Lord Essex, great run, 370. He's come back in fine fettle, 370. 7, Maitland Gold, 190, 190. The Quinella, 65.70, 65.70. Exacta, 113.80, 113.80. The Trifecta, 875.20, 875.20. The first 4, 4,071. 80, 4,071, 80, 10, 273, and the 3 and 10 daily double, 179.80, 179.80. Margins to follow after the Prime, and hope you back the winner.
Thanks for that, Ian. And those owners, when that horse hit the line, looked to be over the moon. They were ecstatic, and they've got every right to be, because the Cameron Handicap is a great race to win, not only for the prize money, but it's one of the more prestigious provincial races in Australia. Certainly the $80,000 doesn't go astray either. For Gay Waterhouse, who'll be looking to pull off the big double this year, she's got the first leg in with Kingsgate in the Cameron, and we'll see if Gay can win the Cup tomorrow with a terrific chance. Argencore Express will lead the charge from the Waterhouse stable tomorrow. So that is the Cameron Handicap, a 12-1 chance getting up, beating the more fancied stablemate, Phoenix Park, who gave a good sight. Looked like he might fight on okay, but they got him at about the 100-metre mark. And that incredible day, as we mentioned before the race, continues for Glenn Boss. That's 4 winners on the program, and he doesn't have a ride in the last, but I think he'll be content with what he's got in the bag so far. Now, $2.70 Star Joe at Strathalbyn, $4 Dedication Boy, $6.90 for Inkamalla, and Storabolla, number 4, is at $5.50. They are the main ones in commission.